Adverse food reaction is an umbrella term that encompasses all the different negative reactions to food. There are three main types: food allergies, food sensitivities, and food intolerances. It is important to distinguish between them as each type has a very different biological pathway. Food allergies and food sensitivities both involve the immune system. However, only food allergies result in an IgE antibody response to a food. Food intolerances do not involve the immune system. They occur when the body lacks the digestive enzymes needed to break down certain foods, or from the direct pharmacological effects of chemicals like histamine. Adverse food reactions to wheat are an excellent example of the importance of distinguishing between these three categories. Wheat allergies, wheat sensitivity, and celiac disease are all wheat or gluten-related disorders that differ in their cause, symptoms, diagnosis, and treatment. As a clinician, it is important to know the differences between these disorders for patient diagnosis and treatment. It is also important for patients and family members to understand the difference so they can follow the correct dietary restrictions. While almost any food can cause an adverse food reaction, there are 8 major food allergens that have been identified. The USDA has mandated food companies specify on product labels if any of these food allergens are contained in the food or beverage. For newly diagnosed individuals, or individuals with multiple food reactions, it can be difficult to identify a diet plan that fits their needs. Dietitians are an excellent resource for these individuals. They can work with clients to understand which foods and beverages are safe to consume and how to read food labels to avoid items that may cause a reaction. Sometimes individuals may feel like food is causing negative symptoms, but may be unable to figure out which foods are to blame. A variety of techniques and tests are available to help, including blood immunoglobulin testing, skin prick testing, elimination or food challenge diets, and food logs. Here are some tips and tricks to use when looking at food labels, identifying allergens, and finding alternative food products. Reading the ingredient label is one of the best ways to determine if a food product is free of the desired allergens. Rice is a naturally wheat and gluten-free food, making it an excellent grain choice for individuals with adverse food reactions to wheat. While rice is naturally wheat-free, that is not always the case. This ingredient label identifies that wheat is actually the second ingredient in this product. Buying plain rice instead of pre-seasoned processed rice is a great way to avoid food allergens. In addition to reading the ingredient label, many products will identify allergens elsewhere on the food package, such as this gluten-free label here. In addition to looking for unprocessed food items, think about alternative foods. For example, lentils are a Montana-grown product that are naturally gluten and wheat-free. Oatmeal is another naturally wheat-free food item. However, while the ingredient label indicates there is no wheat in this food product, the package does indicate that it was processed in a facility that also processes wheat. This is an important label to read depending on the food reaction diagnosis. Alternative gluten-free products are often identifiable by a gluten-free label on the food packaging. Spices are another great example of hidden allergens. This prepackaged burrito seasoning has dairy in it, something that consumers may not assume of the spice mix. In comparison, the same brand's taco seasoning also contains wheat. A great alternative option for these prepackaged seasoning is to buy individual spices. We will demonstrate how to use individual spices to make tacos in our next video. As food allergen awareness grows in the food industry, new products are being made that are free from the top 8 food allergens. These products are clearly labeled to indicate this on their food packaging. While it does take a little effort to identify allergen-free food items, a bit of practice reading food packaging makes it possible to consume a variety of foods and maintain a healthy diet. When in doubt, think whole foods. Unprocessed whole foods are almost always allergen-free.